Alright, yo, what is up guys? This Logic Looks, and today we got a quick little video for you guys, man. In today's video, we are actually going to be going over some budget cards that you guys need to pick up for your squads right now. We are going to be going over different budgets, anywhere from 5,000 MT to 25,000 MT. We are going to be going over some of the best budget cards in 2K21 as of right now. So I'm excited to get into today's video. If you guys are ready for it and you guys are ready to, pick up some budget beats and go out there and start playing unlimited and all that, go down below right now, smack that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes. That would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Join the squad. We are on the grind to 60K. See if we can hit that soon. And let's get into the video, man. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go. So boys, I have a list of 7 players for you guys today that in my opinion are really good, budget cards that any of you guys can pick up. You really don't need much MT to pick some of these guys up. Some of these guys are as cheap as literally 1,500 MT, and some of them, are a little bit more expensive, on the more expensive side, at around like 20 to 25,000. But regardless of all that, all these cards are great and can still compete with some of the better cards in the game. Now obviously, if you're using a Ruby and you're going up against an Opal, you're bound to kind of, lose the advantage there, because I mean, it's an Opal. You got to really think about it. You're not going to get the same value out of a Ruby that you will out of an Opal. But if you know how to play 2K and you're a good 2K player, if you get some of these cards, you are going to be able to win some games much more easily. So definitely, let's get into the list. Let's get into player number 1. Let me show you guys who you guys should be picking up and why you should be using them on your squad. So boys, the very first card on my list is a card that I recently made a video on. It is one of my favorite budget cards so far in 2K21, and if you guys try him out, you guys are gonna fall in love with him as well, bro. Most of you guys probably know him from his Sapphire version of his card, but just recently, as most of you guys should know, he did end up getting a Ruby version of his card, and it is none other than, of course, Markelle Fultz. And this Markelle Fultz card is amazing, bro. He is a budget point guard for you guys that you could actually pick up. He's only 13,250 MT. I just checked on the market. That is his most recent price. So for that price, you really can't go wrong. I mean, you can make that MT in probably less than an hour of actually playing 2K. So as you guys can see, this is the card. Taking a look at his stats, he is 6'4", which is, it's decent for a point guard. It's not bad at all. He got 92 driving layup, 91 3-ball, which is phenomenal, especially with his jumper. His jumper is very clean and easy to green. 85 driving dunk, which means, he can get those contact dunks, contact animations on opponents, which is very important. 86 ball handling. He's got decent defensive stats. His speed is good, and he's got 37 gold badges, which is amazing because some of the badges he has are very good. Gold clamps, gold deep threes. I know he has hot shot, he has pro shooter, he has bailout, downhill. He has a lot of great things that a card needs. I'm telling you right now, bro, if you guys pick up this card and use him, you will slowly, see why I like him so much. Absolutely love this card. One of my favorite Ruby cards in the game, and one of my favorite budget cards hands down. So definitely go out there, spend the 13,000 MT or so, and pick up this card. Try him out and let me know what you guys think. Now boys, like I said, the first player in the video was obviously that Markelle Fultz. A lot of you guys in the comment section on my last video, because I did make a dedicated video on that Markelle Fultz. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out before you pick him up. If you want, try to get a feel for him, or at least see some gameplay with him. But a lot of you guys were telling me, oh, Logic, the next best card, I would rather use this one. And it of course was none other than Darren Fox. And I would have to agree with you guys. This D Fox card is absolutely amazing as well. I used to have it before I got Markelle. I feel like, I have a God squad and then I have a budget squad. He used to be my starting point guard on my, budget squad. And I kind of got rid of him, picked up Markelle instead. I like Markelle a lot more. But if you are looking for a more budget-friendly option, this Amethyst Darren Fox, you cannot go wrong with as well. If you take a look at this card stats, he is a point guard / shooting guard, 6'3", which is pretty decent. Taking a look at his stats, like I said, 92 driving layup, just like that, Markelle Fultz. Matter of fact, we're going to compare them really quickly just so I can give you guys a side-by-side. If I can find him here, there he is. Taking a look, I mean, they're kind of similar. You know what I'm saying? 92 driving layup, 92 close shot on Fox over here. 81 3 on Fox, which is slightly worse than, Markelle Fultz. I would say it's a pretty big difference. Although Darren Fox also has a pretty green jumper, I do prefer Markelle Fultz in that case. 80 driving dunk, which is pretty decent as well. 88 ball handling, definitely a bit better defensive stats than Markelle Fultz, so he can hold his own as well. And one more thing about this Darren Fox card is, bro, he is the Flash. He's literally a Flash, bro. You will see him go from one side of the court to the other side of the court in like 5 seconds. He's super quick, 97 speed obviously, so definitely a huge plus right there as well. He's got 20 gold badges in 1 Hall of Fame. He's got quick step on Hall of Fame, and the rest, He's just got on gold. So honestly, bro, another great budget option to pick up at that point guard position is this Darren Fox. Markelle Fultz is similar. I would say Markelle is still better, but it is 100% up to you guys what you decide to do. You can go with the cheaper option, which is still a great option, or you can kind of break the bank a little bit and get a more solidified option at that point guard spot for your budget squad. Or if you need a budget point guard, I mean, you could probably buy both, have one off the bench, have one starting. You can't go wrong with these two guys as our first, you know what I'm saying, choices of this video. Let's move into the rest of the players. We got 5 more. Let's get into the next one. And boys, the next card we got on the list is actually another one of my, you know, beloved cards. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This card right here is a hooper. He is actually very good at shooting. He's very good at pretty much doing everything to score the basketball. And it is none other than, of course, this Ruby Gary Harris. Now, most of you guys probably already have this card. He's very cheap right now. I believe he's like 2,000 or under 2K. As you guys can see, he's literally like 1.8K, which is just ridiculously cheap for a card of his value. Now, if you take a look at his stats, I mean, they're not really going to shine at you, but if you take a look at them, you know, they're not bad at all. 6'4" shooting guard. He can play at small forward position, although I wouldn't recommend running him at small forward. He's got an 89 3 ball, 88 mid-range, 80 driving dunk. You know, he's got an 84 driving layup, 86 ball handling. His defense is pretty decent as well. 89 perimeter, 84 steal, 86 speed. I mean, to be honest, the card looks average when you look at his stats and, you know, you just scroll through all the badges that he has and all that. He looks pretty average, but when you actually get into a game with this card, he is built different. His jump shot release, his animations, everything about this card for some reason is amazing. And for 1.8K, you are really not losing anything by trying this card out. You can make that MT back in probably 10 minutes of playing 2K. So definitely, if you don't already have this Gary Harris, go pick him up. He's a shooter. He can get you points. And if you need that on your team, bro, he is a great option to look towards. One of my favorite cards that I actually like using in limited, especially with those restrictions that they have. So definitely try this card out. He's only 1.8K. You can't go wrong. And he does play a lot better than his stats say. And boys, the next card we got here on the list is probably one of the more expensive cards on the list, but it is actually a sniper. This guy right here is a shooter. We got the first diamond card on this list. He's one of the cheaper diamonds in the game, but, you know, besides his price, he is an excellent card. It is Diamond Cliff Hagen. I think that's how you say his name. This card is honestly a lot better than people think. Now, looking at him, you might think he's not really a hooper. 94, you know, he looks, you know, pretty old in this picture. So, I mean, none of us really watched him growing up. None of us knew he was a hooper. But if you actually buy this card and try him out, he is 6'4". If you try him out, though, he is a hooper. Trust me. He is a shooting guard, 6'4". I would not run him at small forward. You can if you want. You know, you can get away with running him at small forward. But the good thing about this card, as you guys will see in a second here, 96 post hook, 92 3 ball, 70 driving dunk. He's not really, you know, a dunker, but he can still throw down for sure. His defensive stats are mid. His ball handling is an 86, which isn't bad. Rebounding is pretty good for a shooting guard, small forward. 88 speed, which is decent as well. And he actually has 9 Hall of Fame badges. Now, I have no idea why 2K gave him 9 Hall of Fame badges. That is the amount that some pink diamonds have in this game. But he has 9 Hall of Fame badges, and at the end of the day, that is all that matters. And if you take a look at his price, you know, he's around 17K, and he does have 8. My fault. This one right here in particular has 9 for some reason. But taking a look at his Hall of Fame badges, I mean, he's got some decent ones. Deep threes, stop and pop, volume shooter. He's got a lot of crazy things on this card. The fact that he has Hall of Fame deep threes makes him worth it, in my opinion. He's got stop and pop as well. He's a really good shooter is what you guys need. So if you guys need a shooter, you know what I'm saying, pick up this Cliff Hagen. Try him out. He can knock you down from 3, from deep 3, from basically anywhere on the field. He's a good hooper. Honestly, I really like this card. I really like what he can do on defense as well. Even though his defensive ratings aren't, you know, crazy high, he's still a pretty decent card. And for 15,000 MT, you can't go wrong with the nice little diamond. Alright, boys, the next card we got on the list is none other than Ruby Thon Maker. We're just gonna get right into this one. I mean, you guys should already know Thon Maker is one of the best cards in 2K every year. If this guy gets an opal in 2K, it is always dangerous. I think last year was that he had an opal, and he absolutely was ridiculously good. He's 7 foot. He can play the power forward center position. I wanted to give you guys, you know, a budget center that can basically shoot, and Thon Maker is the guy you want to pick up because he has an 82 3 ball. You know, he has an 80 driving dunk, which isn't bad. 77 ball handle for a center is amazing. 85 block. You know, 70 perimeter, 79 interior defense. Rebounding is good. His speed is pretty decent for a center as well. And he's got 26 gold badges. So not bad at all, bro. This card is really, really good for his price. I would definitely recommend him to anybody looking for a budget center. Whether it's for limited, whether it's for, you know, your actual team. This card is an absolute, you know, hooper. Simple as that. He's only 4,000 MT. You can't go wrong with this card. Pick him up. pick him up while he's still cheap and try him out on your team. Alright guys, we are almost at the end of the list. We got 2 more players, and the second last player on the list is none other than Pascal Siakam. This is my guy right here, and the card he got in 2K this year is absolutely phenomenal already, bro. This is his amethyst version. I'm definitely excited for Pascal to get his, you know, pink diamond, diamond, and opal versions of his card. But for now, this amethyst version for only 5K or 6K is an absolute beast, bro. Taking a look at his stats, first of all, he can play that small forward and power forward position. I even ran him at power forward for a little bit, and it was perfectly fine. He's 6'9". I mean, taking a look at his stats, he's got an 86 3-ball, an 80 driving dunk, 79 ball handling, 86 perimeter and interior defense. His rebounding is pretty mid. I mean, you know, his defensive rebounding is not bad. His offensive rebounding definitely needs help. 85 speed as well on this card. Honestly, bro, his stats don't really do him justice. I'm going to be honest. This is another card just like that Gary Harris. You just need to pick up and try out, bro, because this card does not, you know, you can't really base your thoughts about this card off his stats, but he does have 37 gold badges, and he has 1 Hall of Fame badge, which is pretty good as well, if you ask me. But he's got a really clean jump shot. One more thing I gotta add, he got some nice dunks. All in all, bro, this card is 1000% worth the MT. I know I'm a Raptors fan. It might be a little bit biased. You might be thinking, no, bro, no bias. This card is actually really good for a budget option. So definitely, if you have the MT, go ahead, try out my guy Pascal. You won't regret it, trust me. And boys, the very last card on our budget player list, we gotta go with Tyler Herro. Now, this amethyst Tyler Herro, if you guys haven't used him, bro, you guys are missing out on the cheese you could actually do with him, bro. First of all, his leaner is absolute cheese, bro. His moving 3-point shot is absolutely cheese. Not to mention that, you know, pretty much everything goes in unlimited nowadays. So I mean, if you have this card and you get his release down, his moving release down, his moving 3 down, you are gonna do damage to your opponent with this card, bro. He is a 6'6" shooting guard. They picked that, you know, pretty dope card art right there for him. Taking a look at his stats, 94 3-ball, which is pretty damn good if you ask me. 93 free throw, 80 driving dunk, which is pretty good. 86 ball handling. His defense, he's not really a defender. He's just a hooper. He's there to score the basketball into the basket. I mean, it's as simple as that, bro. If you need a scorer, if you need a pure shooter, somebody that can drop you, you know, 30, 40, 50 points a game in unlimited, I mean, this is your guy to go with, bro. Once you get his release down, this card is unstoppable. I still hate going up against this card because you literally cannot contest his fadeaway jumper, and it always goes in for some reason. So definitely do yourself a favor, pick up this Tyler Herro. Pick up all these cards if you guys want to. Try them out. Let me know which one, you know, which one of these cards is your guys' favorite. Let me also know if I missed any budget cards on this list. Let me know, you know, down below in the comment section who you would have added if you made the list. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, man. And yeah, boys, that's pretty much it for the video. My fault for kind of, you know, making it a little bit too long. Hopefully you guys are able to use these budget cards to your advantage. Let me know once again if you actually end up using any of these cards and liking them. I would love to know. In my opinion, all of these cards on the list are absolutely wonderful. I've used pretty much all of them, literally all of them, and have had a great time using them and have done damage to my opponents using them. So definitely let me know how it goes for you guys. But if you enjoyed the video and want to see another one of these videos, maybe in the near future, maybe in a month or so when 2K adds more cards and cards prices start dropping, let me know down below in the comment section. Let me know by also leaving a like on the video. Let's try to get the video to 103 likes if possible. That would be greatly appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. I love you. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'll see you. Peace.
Don't know, you don't know none of my pain. Remember the days when I walked in the rain. I'm going way harder cause it's a new season. I do what I do and I got all my reasons. And when I win, I never feel like I won. Cause everybody wanna be number one. Everybody wanna be the nigga. So you really gotta be the nigga. I've been grinding, I've been eating, nigga. If you ain't hungry, I ain't eating with you.